Welcome back everyone. We're in France on an impromptu adventure because it's our wedding anniversary. So stay tuned to find out where we've gone to and why and what we get up to. Right guys, we're all set up, the boys are ready. Becky's going to move the car and then we're heading to Dover where we're going to be staying the night at Ferry pitch. So let's get to it. So my sat nav's one of those that should already have where we're going, but oh, there we go. So 4 hours and 6 minutes to go, 228 miles. It knows the motorhome, so it knows what we can and can't do. And we're going to a cavern and motorhome club. It's the Black Horse campsite with ferry pitches.
We're off. It's so weird.
It's like driving a big cloud.
I can't get over it. Yeah. It's very, very strange because it's just all window. And I feel like I'm miles away from the door, which I am. The door's all the way over there. Oh, it won't actually point because the thingy is following me. Yeah. The boys are nice and comfy in the back. I will show you. You can kind of see them. I will show you. Anyway, but yeah, we're on our way. First trip in Chuggington.
Yeah, we're going to the Black Horse campsite, cavern and motorhome club. And we're staying on a ferry pitch, which gives us access to the facilities and power. So we've got access to water on site if needs be, but it's literally like a load of pitches all combined into one. So we'll just find wherever we can find and then simple as that, from memory.
We've got a few rattles that I need to figure out where they're coming from. One's definitely, I think I left the grill pan in the oven, so it's rattling away, so I need to sort that out. But everything else, so far so good. How exciting. Alright, we're off to Dover, staying at the Black Horse Farm campsite because it's only 15 to 20 minutes from the ferry. Perfect. They've got ferry pitches where you can arrive late and leave early, super handy, and it's about £33 a night for electric hookup and a kind of level hard standing, if you're lucky. It's a long drive today, around 5 hours, with the usual snack stops, but I'm already dreaming of the French roads, because let's be honest, they're so much nicer than ours. Right, we need to go get our thing from the board, Mummy. Yeah,
can you get it, please? Hello, that's us. Right, what we got? We got 17 on there?
This is 17 on here, yeah, 17.
So we're in the top.
So we go round and
That's literally where we were there last time.
Yeah.
Right, so we found our pitch, we're in pitch 17, let's go see if we can get in. So we're here about 11:15, so an hour later than planned because we stopped for a bit. Hello Becky.
Oh.
Yeah, the pitch is a bit on the piss, but it's too late to mess around. I think we're going to just try it tonight, yeah?
Huddle in a corner.
Just huddle in a corner. So I can't show you the site, it's too dark. So I'll have to give you a virtual tour using virtual reality and the power of the brain tomorrow. But now we're going to get set up to go to sleep as we're tired, yeah? Right, we'll catch you in the morning guys. Early start because our ferry's at 7:50 and we've got to be at the port for probably about 6:30 AM. So no night.
Night.
Night. Who's sleeping up there tonight? Me. It's 5 AM. We survived. I'm so tired, excuse my French. So flopping tired. Beep beep. Boys are still asleep. Did you sleep okay, Becky? Mm-hmm. That's the Becky of tiredness. Mm-hmm. I slept really well up there with Hydra. Here's a fidget bag. I could do some catch-up sleep, but now time for a cup of tea. And we're going to get ready and we're going to leave at 6. We get there at 15:15. Then Daddy can have a sleep in the then we're going to get ready so we leave at 6 so we can get there at 15:15. And then I can have a nap in the queue whilst we wait, I think, and a coffee. Time to pack up. It's 6 o'clock. Let's get to Dover. The ferry, Dover Ferry.
I booked to the ferry terminal We thought we were leaving in plenty of time, but we've actually only got 10 minutes to spare for last check-in. So fingers crossed, it's smooth sailing. Catch my thumb.
Yep.
Wish us luck. We've arrived at the terminal and with 15 minutes till last check-in.
Yeah, we'll check this out. What a bunch of doofuses we are.
It's very easy
Here,
to talk
fingers
to.
crossed.
He talks
No, fingers crossed. Last check-in 6:50. For our ferry, it's now 6:53 and there's 5 cars in front of us.
Which is a very upmarket hotel nearby.
Did it, just
We did it. She was very nice, the lady at the check-in.
thankfully.
Yeah.
It's scary checking in.
That one, they were lovely there. But
yeah.
we're lane 108. She said because we're quite tall, she needs to find us a lane. So hopefully we're going to be in a lane where we don't have to worry about 105. What? 105. This must be 108 here, no?
108's there,
Oh, I
yeah.
was lucky. Thank God I was lucky. Go! I don't know why that was so stressful, but we made it. The lady was lovely. It is, what is the time now? Let me just check on my magic watch. 7 o'clock, 10 past 7. So we're meant to have checked in at the latest at 6:50, and then because there's a massive queue, the lady's computer wouldn't start up. She's let us on this one anyway, and then she's put us in lane 108 for reasons we don't know. So they're offloading this ferry, so I assume as soon as this one's done, we're going to get on it and get gone.
Going in the boat, look.
We're going in the tummy of the boat. We're in the ferry. We just got to remember where we are. We're deck 5. We're right near the front. We're aboard. It's very shiny. Hiya, morning. You okay? So we've just been told on deck 8 is the children's play area, and somewhere we can get some coffee too. Let's have a look. We're now aboard the Irish Ferries crossing to France, and honestly, what a bargain. £90 each way for the motorhome. I did pay an extra £30 for Flexi, which means we can change or cancel with a full refund. Worth it for peace of mind. The ferry's got everything you need to pass the 90-minute crossing, play area for kids, a spot to grab a decent breakfast, and of course a much needed coffee to fuel the adventure. France, here we come! Go on then, Lige. Go on, give it hell. Head first. Ready? Go! The restaurant on this floor looks like it does a really good breakfast, so we're going to head there shortly. It's where I think we're on the floor with the duty free as well, which is always handy. So here's a quick scan around, anyway, what I can see so far. So it was actually only £44 for us all to have a full Irish breakfast, and there was a hell of a lot of it. We also got coffees and drinks included in that package, so my opinion, that's pretty decent. Breakfast is served.
It's on the boat later.
Good sausages, Sonny?
It's on the boat later.
We're on the boat now.
Good piece. What are you? Not the best to view out of, but here's the view of England from the ferry. We're nearly in France, aren't we, mate? Yeah, it's out there, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's keeping Elijah entertained anyway. we're only about 20 minutes away, and we can see France, and we're pretty close. We've obviously just got to get into port and then unload, so we should be off by about 10:30, which is 9:30 in Angleterre. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, France is an hour ahead, so it's quite confusing if your watch changes and your phone changes without you realising, because yeah, you kind of jump ahead of time. Time to get back to the motorhome. We've had the official announcement, and then we're in France. So we're back down. We actually found our motorhome straight away. Have a quick scan round, make sure it's okay before we depart. Bop bop, wibbly bobbly bob, wibbly wibbly wob. Oh, he's on the side of us. Everything's locked up as it should be. It's closed as it should be. There's the boys. Right, that was a good 2 hours and probably 20 minutes, I think. It might just be 2 hours, but no, it must have been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, according to Google, it's actually 1.5 hours.
Yeah, so we left at 7:50 and we got here at 10:20, but 9:20 in the UK time. So it's 2 and a bit hours, 2.5 hours to get here, and that was easy. So if you've not done the ferry before, it's pretty easy. It's probably easier to board than the tunnel, but the difference is when you go to the tunnel, you're more than likely to go into the atrium area where they've got all the restaurants, whereas we got here and you stay in your queue mainly instead of going across. It's quite a walk to the atrium area for the ferry at Dover, so I definitely recommend it. That was easy, and it's easy to get off as well, and you're done. Well, the tunnel's easy to get off if you just drive on, but I know what I'm saying. What do you prefer, tunnel or ferry? Is it?
It was 10 to 8 that it left, and it's now 20 past 9 in British time.
Oh yeah. So it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half. I'm tired. We've had 5 hours sleep. There's a noise.
We've just driven off the ferry and we're officially in France. Yay! Now, a few quick things to remember. Over here, they drive on the right. And if you're on the priority road, you have priority unless signs say otherwise. Oh, and don't forget those toll booths. We'll be using the motorways to get to our next stop. So we're heading 2 to 3 hours south to Camping Board del Ain. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I've heard that's right. It's an ACSI site and we haven't booked, but I'm confident they'll have space. It's a popular stopover for people heading south or back to Calais for the ferry or tunnel. On the way, I'll need to stop to take a video call with a new client. That's the beauty of working on the road. I'll show you how good the airs are in France compared to the UK. Honestly, it's so much better. Can't wait to show you.
We're in France, the sun is shining, the roads are clear, my windscreen's absolutely filthy and covered in bugs and dirt. We're about 15 minutes outside of Calais, heading south towards Riem. We have some no-goes in around Calais because we had a break-in attempt about 10 minutes outside of Calais. So we try not to,
Never again.
Never again. So we try not to stop at any of the motorway service areas or anything like that without someone being in the vehicle or the doors locked. Mainly when you're heading back up to Calais, because we think people are trying to break in to hide in the motorhome. So we try and get at least an hour away, and obviously even then we still try and keep everyone in the motorhome who needs to be in the motorhome, the doors locked, because I'd say it was pretty scary, and with young kids, etc., it's just not worth the risk. I know there's a lot going on in the world, but you know we don't need those problems. So my advice: you could stop in campsites. Don't get me wrong, where it's safe and secure. I always check the reviews on Park for Night and search for sites, even Google, because it does give you an idea of what's going on there. You'll see if people have had break-in attempts and things like that, and that gives me a good steer if the area or the site is safe, etc. So we're going to head about 3 hours down approximately, and then we'll make a decision if we stay on a campsite we've stayed on before, which I'm not going to pronounce, but I might try. Camping Board del Ain. I'll put it in the comments below so you can see what I'm actually saying. It's a great campsite for people travelling up and down through France, if they're going to the south or coming back up to Calais. It's got a shop on site, a restaurant, sorry. It's got swimming pools. The pitches are nice. and it's very popular. And most of the time you can just pull up there. In the village as well, you've got a Tabat, you've got maybe a mini Latour or mini Carrefour. So there's plenty of service and things, you know, so it's a good stop. The sun's also there, so we're aiming for the sun, because in England this weekend, the bank holiday, it's meant to rain. So those 2 weeks of glorious sunshine have now been overcast and overshadowed by rain. So we're going to stop in a bit, just turn on the gas so I can put the fridge on, have a coffee. I've actually got a meeting with a new client, so I'm going to get my laptop out and jump on Teams. That's at 11 o'clock, so in about an hour's time. And yeah, hopefully we get to site safely, but we'll catch you when we're there so you know where we've gone to. So stay tuned, guys.
French roads are so much better than English roads. We had a little bit of the travel last night in England where it was just so bumpy. You could only go 30 miles an hour and it was so noisy and bumpy. Just
And we've got air suspension, by the way.
horrible road.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you come to France and
It's just
smooth,
it's like butter,
smooth,
honestly.
smooth.
It don't make a noise, does it?
French roads are better.
French roads are better.
Body position slightly, just in case. I reach into the paper bag and the new word is tiger.
I'll just spin it round and tell us what I haven't said on there.
Hold in an air. This
The
one,
caravans, this
nice
one,
little
let's see
one,
the caravans,
caravans. Just trying to figure out which ones we can actually park in, but these are big ones and there's nobody here, so I'd say that would do.
Exactly.
We can have coffee.
So interesting, if you don't know, French airs,
This is exciting because we haven't done this before.
French airs are they're amazing, because even just the basic service ones, even just the basic service ones have toilets, shower facilities, like the motorway ones, and they're clean, they're well maintained. It's very impressive.
Over to the sofa in the living room.
So yeah, so we're gonna grab a coffee,
which is about 15 feet away, and she's gonna
and
show us how
enjoy a bit of chill time before we get to our campsite, which will be about an hour and a bit.
So for every letter she writes, he will speak it.
Boys are
She writes the
asleep.
first letter F.
There's something there.
Next she writes.
So as Becky was just saying, we're in a motorway air. This is just one of the basics ones that you see lots of, and they've got everything from your benches, your picnic benches, through to toilets and showers. Some of them have coffee machines. So I'm going to get the EcoFlow out so we can have a coffee, because we've got a big cafetiere, and then I've got a meeting at 11 AM, so 12 o'clock here with a new client, so I'm going to take that on my iPad and yeah, just enjoy a bit of relaxing. Well, I'll show you what I mean. I'll take you for a quick tour. So this is like a toilet block where you've got showers, urinals, facilities, etc. And they usually, I'd say everyone I've been to has been clean and tidy, but obviously the public can ruin that. And then we've come down from Calais and we're there, and I think we're going this way down here. Oh yeah, there's Ream. So we're going to stop about here maybe on the map.
Just finished my Teams call at the Air. It went really well, and it's great to get some work done while travelling. Now we're heading south towards Riem and on to Guigny-Court. This area is packed with history. It's part of the Champagne region and saw major battles during World War I. Guigny-Court is a small peaceful town on the Aisne River, our destination for the night, and a perfect place to unwind after a long drive. And here we are, we've arrived. Oh, one more thing. Please enjoy my poor French pronunciation. It's hilarious, I know, but I'm trying. The motorhome service point is just as you check in, so we're going to quickly pull in here, fill it with water, and then I'll go see reception.
Right, we're here, so I'm just going to see if we can get a space, because I've just pulled up, so let's see. Okay, so we've got our pass to get in, we've got space. She said there's a big party coming over there, so we're going to go partner the children's play area so the boys can just play. First we're going to get some water, which is just exactly where I parked the motorhome strategically. Ta-da. So when you come in here, Last time I just backed straight into this so I can fill it with water, because otherwise you've got to come back round to fill it with water each time if you need to top up, or carry like a jerry can. She's also said the restaurant's open and they serve pizzas and things like that, and if we want to order bread we just go to reception and where the little shop is, and we can choose what we want to order for the morning. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my tank full. That'll do, donkey. Cut it off here.
So when I said I'm going to park next to the children's park, I meant it literally next to the children's park. That means we can open our doors, and as Becky spins around in a second, you'll see the kids can run straight into the play area. I love being a dad.
Beep beep! Arrived at the first site and parked right next to the play park so the boys can play nicely. Good spot.
That's the end of part 1. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you keep an eye out for part 2, where we'll show you around the site and share more of our adventures. See you soon!